What if I told you that one of the biggest names in the auto world started with a broken loom, a bankrupt factory, and a dream that nearly destroyed everything? This is the unbelievable true story of how Suzuki, yes, the company behind motorcycles, cars, and even marine engines, was born from the ashes of a failed textile business in rural Japan. And it all started with a man who refused to give up, even when the world told him to stop trying. In 1909, Michio Suzuki wasn't thinking about cars. He wasn't dreaming of high-speed bikes or racing victories. He was a humble 22-year-old carpenter in a tiny seaside village called Hamamatsu. His dream? To build better weaving looms for Japan's booming silk industry. He borrowed some tools, crafted a pedal-powered loom in his backyard, and started selling them door to door. Within a few years, his little workshop had grown into Suzuki Loom Works, a business that was making solid money and gaining respect. But here's the twist. In the 1930s, just when Suzuki's company was thriving, Michio saw something terrifying. The world was changing, synthetic fabrics were rising, loom orders were falling, and Japan was gearing up for war. So he made a bold pivot. He decided to build a car. Yes, a car. From looms to automobiles. And everyone thought he'd lost his mind. His first prototype? A compact vehicle powered by a small four-stroke engine. Impressive, especially for someone who had never worked in automotive engineering. But just as things were looking up, World War II struck. The government shut down civilian production. Suzuki's factory was repurposed for military needs. And after the war, it got worse. An earthquake hit Hamamatsu. Then a massive typhoon. His factory was destroyed twice. Suzuki was broke. His dream of cars, crushed. His looms, outdated and useless. So what would you do in that moment? Give up? Start over from scratch? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. But here's the thing about Michio Suzuki. He wasn't built like most people. In 1952, while walking through town, he noticed something strange. People struggling with heavy bicycles, pedaling up steep hills. He watched an old man nearly collapse. And right there, in that moment, something clicked. Maybe I can build an engine for that. So he designed a 36cc motor that could attach to a regular bicycle. It was light, efficient, and cheap. He called it the Power Free, and that little engine, it saved the company. Orders poured in, people loved it. The government even praised it. Soon, Suzuki went from attaching engines to building full motorcycles. By 1955, they launched the Suzuki Caletta, and just 2 years later, the Suzuki Motor Corporation was officially born. But the story doesn't end there. In the 1960s, Suzuki entered the international market with nothing but grit and a few small displacement bikes. Big brands laughed, but Suzuki kept improving, kept pushing. And in 1962, they shocked the world by winning the Isle of Man TT, one of the most dangerous, elite motorcycle races on the planet. A Japanese underdog had beaten the giants. And suddenly, nobody was laughing. Have you ever had a moment where everyone doubted you but you just kept going? Let me know in the comments. These moments shape us. By the 1980s, Suzuki wasn't just a motorcycle brand anymore. They were making cars like the Suzuki Alto and Swift, fuel-efficient, reliable, and perfect for a post-oil crisis world. And today, from compact SUVs to championship-winning bikes, Suzuki is a global name. But it all started with one man, one broken loom, and a decision to reinvent instead of retreat. Do you think you would have had the courage to pivot like that when everything collapsed? Or would you have walked away? I want to hear your thoughts. Michio Suzuki taught us something powerful. Your biggest failure might be the foundation of your greatest success. When the world around you crumbles, when your tools are broken, your dreams are shattered, and everyone's moved on, that's exactly when you get to decide, will I give up? Or will I build something new? If this story moved you, hit the like button, subscribe for more real stories behind big names, and drop a comment below. Tell me your turning point or the risk you're still afraid to take. Because the next Suzuki might just be watching this video.